explain a little bit of your Choose Greatness mental coaching platform and your company, and yeah, just some
Yeah.
things that these followers could be seeing in the near future.
Yeah. So for me, I had a book. I wrote a book, and it was always this sort of side project. And over last year with COVID going on, I decided to write the book. And from that came this realization that I need to share this knowledge and this wisdom that I've learned with visualization specifically, and the mental side of that, because like I had said, it was such a huge part of my career and my life, and that's the thing, is this really just translates, as we know as athletes, some of these skills we learn translate to the real world too, right? So that was a big part of it. And so I started this course, and it's a 12-week course. And I think I mentioned earlier, really what it is focused on is creating your movie or your story. And I always say, so the people I work with, you're the director, and I'm going to help you write this movie. And we're going to go from where you came from, where you are now, and where you want to go. And then the bulk of that is the journey, right? And that's what we try and shape. And it takes some time and some practice, and it's kind of like a bicep curl for your brain. You got to train that muscle too, right? And it doesn't just happen. So that's what we do. It's a 12-week course, and we write this movie, and we add layers and layers and layers every week. And it just gives you the tools to see that, and to know that's where you're going. And really what it does is it really squashes any self-doubt, and it sends your confidence like this. And yeah, it's just, like I said before, it's another tool that takes 10, 15 minutes a day that can have such a huge impact on that dialogue that you're having in your head, right? Where yeah, you're going to have adversity, and you're going to have tough games sometimes, but to have that and to reflect back on that, and knowing that's where you're going, it's really truly powerful. So that's what the course is in the nutshell. Yeah, it's a 12-week course. And yeah, if you think any of your kids might want to take a crack at it and see what it's about, then yeah, I can always open up the discovery call and explore that. So
Yeah, we'll have to get your link up, and I guess how to get to the platform and that type of thing once
yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely another another piece or another resource, I guess you'd say, how to get the advantage in hockey, or being an athlete, or even for a person, whether you're maybe in your for your work, for your as a business.
Yeah,
You may need
it's
to.
another tool. Yeah, like you said, another tool in the toolbox. And again, the physical part is something everyone is doing and has to do, right? And this is such an underappreciated, I would say, aspect of sports and hockey, like specifically where I come from. Um, the amount of time it takes for it to have this amount of effect it's pretty crazy. So yeah, I mean, I know what it did for me, and I wouldn't have got to where I got to without it. So
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, and it was a pleasure to have you on. I'm sure a lot of these followers, being local here, Vancouver, former Vancouver Canuck, Aaron Volpatti, thank you very much.
all right, thanks for having me.